A phone call to the emergency services from a friend of Maurice Gordon.
Touches 911, what is the address of the emergency?
He's concerned. It's 3 a.m. and Mr. Gordon has suddenly left his home.
He said he was just going to go for a drive. He wouldn't tell me where he was going. He looked very, very panicked.
Approximately how long?
The friend says he had refused to hand over his car keys and even asked him whether he looked possessed.
He said something about a paranormal experience.
Okay.
Mr. Gordon is pulled over and accused of speeding.
Registration here. You went by me at 110 miles an hour. That's why you're being stopped. Stay in your car.
A lengthy interaction. He asks to sit in the police car.
Are you on medication or anything? No. You don't take any medication? I'm trying to understand why you keep jumping out of the car here, and I told you not to.
But he leaves and appears to try to get into the driver's seat. Things escalate. He's pepper sprayed. Look through the back window, there's a struggle, and he's shot. The police officer tells his colleagues what happened.
Okay. We were fighting with my gun, and I shot him. He's already cuffed. He's already cuffed? Yeah, he's cuffed and down.
Maurice's sister and mother flew out from London following his killing more than 2 weeks ago. And from New York, they described to me their anger and their heartache.
It's hard, it's difficult. I don't think I'll ever come to terms with this. It's just a video as well, playing in my mind over and over again. The way I saw my son in the car, his face, and there's a police officer, another human being. It's like, he's not only my son, he's my best friend.
His sister Unique studied law and is now reconsidering questions raised in the lecture hall.
Even at university, one of my subjects that I studied was crime and policing in the UK. So I know that in the UK, we are very disproportionately treatedly unfair by the police. So I'm completely aware of it, but now that it's about my brother, it hits my heart completely differently.
And then 2 days later, we see what happened with George Floyd.
I didn't want to watch it, but you couldn't avoid it because it was everywhere. And the first time I saw it, my heart broke for him and his family, because here I am, 2 days later, feeling this pain in my heart.
They believe Maurice wouldn't have been killed if he wasn't black.
It made me feel, oh my God, I'm one of them now. I'm a victim. You know, it's like part of the history of black people.
Even in the days since this killing, the backdrop has changed, and a grand jury will now determine whether the police officer who killed this unarmed man should face charges. Rohit Katru, News at 10.